Hello, welcome to Wildcat Insider, your source for stories from grades 7, 8, and 9.
On October 11th, the freshman class spent the day visiting local colleges and universities. Here's Luke Robinson and Evan Boyette with more about the experience.
On October 11th, 8 buses went to 8 different colleges, and students were given a tour of a college. Students had the opportunity in their history class to complete a survey and select a career pathway. Planning began in the summer to find schools that met the needs of the students' interests and availability of the college for students wanting to attend. Colleges were selected within close proximity to the high school so that the trip could be completed in one day. Students were matched up based on their career pathway.
What I really hope students get from this experience is just to see what a typical day is like at the college level. It might not have been the school that they're going to go to in 4 years, but it'll give them something to compare when they're out searching, or they might have found their college of their dreams.
I had the opportunity to visit Robert Morris University with the students. They were excited to drive through the city, especially those that have never seen it before. The campus was beautiful. There were lots of hills. They learned that they have over a 90% placement rate after graduation. They learned about financial aid and understood that they don't have to pay for college on their own. Scholarship opportunities. They were excited to see what the classrooms looked like with all the different technology, and the main highlight, I think, was the dining halls.
I went to Washington Jefferson College, and it had a great historical background to it.
Memorable moment would probably be whenever they were telling us all about health and sciences and all that.
I went to California University. I was really engaged with the professor of mechatronics. That field of engineering is very fascinating to me. And overall, the college is very well-rounded. I do suggest that students would attend that college.
Students in grades 7 and 8 will begin receiving RISE Awards. Kana Mulroy, Maddie DeLucio, and Samantha Elliott had a chance to talk to Mrs. DeCastro about the program.
Mr. Shivitz and I started the RISE program to create a positive behavior support program for the junior high school. We constantly saw students doing amazing things in our building, and we wanted to be able to acknowledge all of the great kids that we have here in the junior high. The RISE program is able to acknowledge students for showing respect to other students, having integrity, completing service acts, and also showing excellence here in our building. So we're very excited that we have this positive behavior support program in place and that we can really reward students for the great things they do here in our building. The RISE program is a positive behavior support program that allows our teachers and student support staff to acknowledge all of the amazing things that they see happening in our building. They see great behaviors all the time, like kids helping other kids, like kids working really, really, really hard at their academics. They see kids making improvements on their behaviors. And this program gives teachers and support staff the opportunity to say, hey, you've done a great job. Let's reward you for that. The program starts with the teacher completing the RISE nomination form. And then the RISE nomination form is given to the student, and the behavior, the respect, the integrity, the service, and the excellence is acknowledged. The student then gets to bring the form to the office, and at the end of each month, we have the opportunity to acknowledge the winners, 5 winners a month from each grade, in front of the entire school over our PA system.
While it may be banned in schools across America, the bottle flipping craze isn't dying down. Augie Mucci and Ethan Zupank ask students and staff to showcase their best bottle flipping skills.
Hola, me llamo Senor Burnett, and I'm going to be bottle flipping, even though I tell my former students like Pablo and Ethan Zupank here to not do so in the cafeteria. We always want to follow the rules of the school, but for now, will be an exception.
music department hosted their annual panorama event last week. Chase Waleski and Alex Woodring have the story.
Wednesday, October 18th was the 5th annual Panorama. Chase Waleski was a part of the event.
Panorama is an event where there's 3 bands, the wind ensemble, the jazz band, and the marching band, and they all play our selections for the night. We talked to some students about their Panorama experiences.
The jazz band, it was really good. I wasn't in that.
I liked when the jazz band played because I thought it was really cool music.
All the bands that performed at Panorama were under the direction of Mr. Sheridan. One of the bands who performed were the marching band, and they performed at their last football game this week. Hope to see you there.
Nearly 700 students attended the homecoming dance last week. Luke Robinson has some highlights.
Mr. Maruko takes on Peyton Rovchek in today's Cat Challenge. In today's Cat Challenge, Peyton Rovchek and Mr. Maruko competed to move M&Ms from a plate to a cup using just a straw. Whoever can get the most in 30 seconds wins.
With Halloween just days away, Chloe Willishell and Grace Ravitsky asked students and staff about their favorite childhood Halloween costume.
Week's Cat Chat, we had a chance to ask students what their favorite childhood Halloween costume was.
In 4th grade, I was a ladybug.
My favorite Halloween costume growing up was me dressing up as a Dalmatian.
My favorite Halloween costume was when I was in kindergarten. I wore a Batman costume to my kindergarten party.
When I was little, my favorite Halloween costume was the giant whoopee cushion.
In kindergarten, I was a sunflower.
My favorite Halloween costume as a child was Squidward tentacles.
My favorite costume when I was little was me dressing up as an Indian.
My favorite Halloween costume was the Super Mario Brothers costume that my grandma made for me. And when I was trick-or-treating, I lost the mustache in the woods.
If you're looking for something to do to get into the Halloween spirit, Ethan Mazurek and Joe Kozic have some ideas for you.
Many students over the fall are very bored. We've come up with some activities for them to do to keep them busy. One of the activities you can do during the fall is watching football. You can either watch football on your TV or you can go down to the Heinz Field and support the Steelers. There is a haunted house located in Pittsburgh called the Scare House. It is a very fun and spooky attraction to go to as Halloween approaches. One of the most fun activities you can do during the fall is trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treating is on October 31st from 6 to 9 p.m. Carving a pumpkin is a very fun activity to do as Halloween approaches. There are endless possibilities of what you can carve into the pumpkin.
Another thing you can do is watch a scary movie. Patrick Shimko, Christian Zappone, and Malachi Boone ask students about their favorites.
My favorite scary movie is It.
My favorite scary movie is Friday the 13th.
Scary Movie 3.
My favorite scary movie is The Shining.
Mine is probably Children of the Corn.
And mine is Friday the 13th Part 3.
Our favorite scary movie is Insidious.
My favorite scary movie is It.
My favorite movie is Friday the 13th.
You may also want to make a sweet Halloween treat. Carly Stash, Jess Hume, Julie Pavarnik, and Logan Bird have a quick and easy recipe for you to try at home.
Open the Oreo and place a drop of icing on the inside. Then break 2 pieces of candy corn to resemble the teeth. Next, place 6 pretzel sticks on the outside to resemble the legs. Then add another layer of icing. And stick the top part of the Oreo on top. Finally, add 2 eyes with white and black icing. Enjoy your Oreo spider!
We go now to Zach Miller and Andrew Nagy with This Day in History.
In 1682, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is founded by Englishman William Penn.
In 1795, the Treaty of San Lorenzo was signed by the Spain and the U.S., establishing the southern boundary of the U.S. and giving Americans the right to navigate the Mississippi River. In 1982, China announces its population has reached 1 billion plus people.
Thanks for tuning in to this edition of the Wildcat Insider. We'll see you November 17th.